Hello.
Hello. Happy Thursday.
Yay. I went and got the plugin for the music and then I just didn't do anything with it.
Yes. We're going to be easing into the mood music tonight. How was your day? Leave a comment. Let us know.
Or else.
Oh no. Or else we'll threaten you with a good time.
Yay.
Yay. Oh heavens.
So, Chill Hop is notoriously cool for letting you use their music.
Mm-hmm.
I do super like them. There we are.
There we go.
Cats.
Yeah, they push it down. They walk on the soundboard and they push it down.
I was like, well, I'm not hearing anything. Oh, it's at 0. That's neat. I love it. Chill Hop has a composer calling themselves Teddy Rockspin, and I'm like, oh, that's my DJ name, though.
No, someone grabbed it.
Yeah, and truly, I'm not really doing anything with it other than being like, I think a cool DJ name would be DJ Teddy Rockspin. but
well,
they do theirs with an X, like the real Teddy Rockspin.
Whoa.
I do mine Rock Spin.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, boy. Good gravy. I think the week got to me. Also, I think that a lot of Thursdays after the drive of deliveries, my body's like, you have tomorrow off. We're shutting down now. I'm like, I'm still driving though. And you're like, you're so funny.
No.
And then I get home.
Yeah. And then we do the show and it's like the energy level is like low.
Low energy show.
Low energy comic show.
Oh.
I'm trying to do it low.
So, thing we discovered, thank you, StreamYard, who does our streaming stuff, for fixing their Twitter streaming finally. They still don't do the comments on Twitter, so if you're commenting on Twitter, we're not seeing it until afterwards, usually. But you can actually watch the stream afterwards on Twitter instead of just getting a, nah, dude.
Yeah, like this video doesn't exist or something.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I loved it. Made me happy inside my heart. Stretchers.
Oop.
I'm just going to knock everything over.
Sorry.
The doctor's in there.
It's true. These are our house guardians. That's why the TARDIS is there.
I was going to
No.
tilt my computer. It wasn't going to help.
No.
Because the camera's there.
Yeah.
The computer is over here.
Yeah. It's okay. Oh.
And if I just kind of push that, it's just going to knock over the camera, and that's not going to do anything good for us.
That's gonna angle it up and then angle it all the
Yeah.
way up.
All right.
Oh my god.
I'm going to get to my pick.
Let's start with our past picks. Good lord.
From the past.
I am the energy tonight.
You know who loves going into the past? Non-white people. They think it's keen. No. Hey, okay. I should get to this.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
I know, but I don't want to. I'm so sad.
Hey,
Tired.
buddy. Oh, don't sit down. Don't sit down.
I'm busy.
Sit
I'm
down.
busy. Come on.
Boot it.
My pick today is Infinite Kung Fu. Look at this big boy. It is by Keegan McCade. Yeah. McLeod. Good job, Brandon. He of Captara fame, which is happening on Substack again right now. Ooh la la. With Chip Zdarsky. This is an absolutely outstanding, giant chunk of content. And I will read you a little bit here. Infinite Kung Fu walks you through familiar contours inside the House of Martial Mayhem, but dares to take you where Kung Fu is afraid to go. The martial world is ruled by a mysterious emperor whose 5 Kung Fu armies are each headed by a cruel and highly skilled master. Here, where the way of the fist is a way of life, ex-soldier Yang Li Kung must infiltrate the Emperor's forces and stop him from destroying all life on the planet. Allegiances are blurred as techniques are perfected, and Li Kung becomes less certain who's friend and who's foe in each chapter. Fists fly, limbs are lost, blood vessels are burst. In this tale of furious rivals, supernatural masters, walking corpses, and above all, raging kung fu. It is outstanding. It is a good read. It is a big read. It's a big boy.
Yeah, there's a lot of book in that book.
Just like me, just like Max.
Yes.
Big boy club.
I love it. I love it. All right. My past pick is something that we recently got back in stock.
Ooh.
Molly Knox Ostertag's The Girl from the Sea.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is a sweet romance. Thank you. Actually,
Yeah.
that very much helps. It is a sweet romance about a teenage girl falling in love with a Kelpie.
She talks about it a lot on her Substack, which is
Yeah.
basically helping people develop their own graphic novels.
I love that.
Mhm.
Good for her. I'm really happy for her. 15-year-old Morgan has a secret. She can't wait to escape the perfect little island where she lives. She's desperate to finish high school and get as far away as possible from her sad divorced mom, her volatile little brother, and her group of best friends who don't actually know Morgan at all. Because really, Morgan's biggest secret is that she has a lot of secrets, including the one about wanting to kiss girls. Then one night, Morgan is saved from drowning by a mysterious girl named Kelty. Suddenly, life on the island doesn't feel so stifling anymore. But Kelty has some secrets of her own, which I just spoiled, but really it's not. It's a huge thing. So
Yeah.
And as the girls start to fall in love, everything they've each been hiding will find its way to the surface, whether Morgan is ready or not.
Ooh.
I loved this one. I think it's so sweet, and it's this perfect encapsulation of first love when you're a teenager and everything is just two extremes.
Yeah, just a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's also very, very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's from Scholastic too,
Yes, it is.
which I like. Scholastic always at the cutting edge of just making sure folks are represented.
Yes, smooching.
And kissing on the face.
Representing and smooching.
I like that our viewership ticked up right when I said, and kissing on the face.
With consent.
You're welcome, new watcher.
All right, what is your pick of the week? Okay, it's already here.
Yeah, I'm so excited. It's the new arc of Adventure Man. Adventure Man from Matt Fraction and Terry Dodson is a fantastic, wonderful reimagining of old pulp tropes. Definitely taking off from Doc Savage and building into a lot of modern sensibilities, including the main protagonist here being a single mother with hearing disabilities. The hearing disabilities thing, Fraction actually researched a lot of because Hawkeye at one time was deaf.
Yep.
And learned himself some sign language. And he kind of like extrapolated that, added a little bit of elements to here, and took a lot of the pulp fantasy tropes and built it into sort of a modern found family, an adoptive family, basically, of different cultures, and has really put the old pulp tropes into the new modern context without being racist as hell. And my goodness, is this a great series. The intent is to do an arc per year, get out a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous, oversized hardcover volume, which is how these are collected. Terry Dodson actually draws the books at a different scale and has outlines for what will appear in the comic so that you don't miss anything. But when it's collected in these gorgeous album-sized hardcovers, you get so much more. I love this series for being fun, for being an escape, but for also being conscious of our modern sensibilities. And that is why I want to recommend Adventure Man for you. As you can see, it's in a bag and a board because I bought this. It's mine.
It's in your personal collection.
Yes, it is. A lot of the ones that we talk about are, but we don't buy everything because, man, we don't have a house that big.
No, and I don't want to dust all those bookshelves.
Oh no, dusting is bad. Like, I do want to see what happens when we attach Swiffers to the cat's legs. It'll be chaos, truly.
That would be a mistake.
But it would be very clean.
I feel like there'd be like clean, but also blood because they would try to like fight each other to get them off.
Yeah, maybe. Only one way to find out.
No, don't do it. All right. My pick of the week. I actually have a tie. I don't usually do this.
It's outrageous.
I know. But since we make the rules, are you leaving? Okay, goodbye. This is my show now. My show. Since we make the rules, I can do whatever I want. So, yeah. Sophie?
Sophie.
There you go.
La la.
Hey, buddy. Hi. Yeah, one sec, buddy, okay?
Big yikes from me.
Ah, you're a yikes. So I forgot a book on Tuesday, but I also read it that night and I loved it. So you are definitely hearing about it for the first time. It is my pick of the week, but I'm here.
You're multitasking.
Yeah.
Making up for before and just making sure something's showcased properly. Mr. Man.
Go away.
Come here.
Go away.
I'm not busy. I'll take care of the boy.
Thank you. So I have Life with Melody. This is incredibly sweet. A human child abandoned in the woods is discovered by an unlikely pair, Razmataz, a fairy godfather, and Bon, a beast man. After quarreling over the best way to handle the child, they finally agree to co-parent in the human world. For now, at least. What the two men don't expect is that this little arrangement will push them to discover more about themselves and more about each other.
I love it. I did not realize this.
Oh my God, you have to read it.
Sweet.
Which might result in love.
Don't tease me, girl.
Spoilers, it does result in love.
Oh my God.
It's so good. It's so good and sweet and wholesome. And I love it. So it's definitely in the great genre of magical beings falling in love with each other. It's really nice. And the fairy godfather's name is Razmataz, which I knew you'd like.
Just a little bit before your last pick here.
Yeah.
There was a bit of a compulsion when we were thinking about today to make some picks with some Indigenous creators. I know personally I felt as though it would be a little too much like,
Yeah.
ooh la la, when and a failing on our part at the very least. We haven't really showcased that specifically in our picks thus far. We will be remedying that, but it felt weird to just use today as a platform for that.
Yep.
And not that folks should be not out there talking about stuff, but as a business especially, it just feels very weird to sort of do a day and then walk away, right?
Yeah, and that's not our bag. What I did do today was I didn't post anything on our social media. I shared things from other voices on our social media.
Absolutely.
So I wanted to, we were still open. We were still selling things. You know, I didn't want to go dark on Facebook and Twitter, but I wanted to use the platform to get some stuff out there.
And inside our store, we were listening to CBC Music's radio program today of all Indigenous artists. And we were listening to Pemetaway Games and Consulting, their panel that they held earlier this morning about the Truth and Reconciliation Day and a lot of different aspects of that from their perspectives. And As a cishet white person, I do feel a responsibility to use the platforms that we have, that we're given, just seriously given, honestly, to platform voices, instead of being like, I think, and try and do more of a they know. Yeah.
Cool. All right. We'll do one last book and then we'll peace out for the evening.
Indeed.
All right. So this one is called Verse. It is another book from the Wonderbound line. As you remember, Rassel Castle is one of Brandon's favorites from last week. So I have another one. And it's not just because it's Wonderbound. I'm not trying to just push them, although they are publishing amazing things.
My goodness.
And I can see a lot of favorites, weekly favorites coming from them.
What an opening group of books. My goodness.
Yeah, apparently this is by one creator, Sam Beck, and they do everything. So whole thing is this one beautiful person.
There's some maps.
There is some maps. There's notes. So Sam lives in Toronto, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Good old Canadian person.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, sorry. Pronouns she, her.
Oh, good.
That's also what I was looking for. Yeah, there are maps. There are kind of an invented magical language, which is really cool.
I love it.
Fife lives in a world where magic is feared. Only the evil monsters known as Vel use it. But when Fife discovers a young girl with mysterious powers, everything he ever believed to be true is turned on its head. Forging a friendship that will shake the very foundation of their society, Fife and Naitia, there we go, because it's E-I, Naitia, take their first steps on an epic adventure through an unforgettable world.
Awesome.
And the best part, this is just book one. There's going to be more of this.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
To kind of tell you the quality of this, we read a lot of stuff on Tuesdays. A lot of the graphic novels we try and get a feel for, because we can't read whole graphic novels all the time. Danica finished this book.
I did.
I always tell people true sign of something that we really believe in, that we really love, especially in terms of graphic novel, is if we're experiencing it on Tuesday when we have so much to read and we cannot, under any circumstances, put it down, go to sleep.
I can't.
Especially after so long of a day where we are like from 9:30 in the morning to roughly 6 p.m., sometimes longer at night, processing.
At the store.
That's just processing.
And then we come home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to, I realized I showed the art in Verse. I wanted to show the art in Life of Melody.
Very nice.
Yeah. Because like I like having the advantage of it being out for a couple days so I can show people.
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah. Sometimes I kind of check out things. I read 20, 30, 50 pages and I'm like, okay, I get a sense of what this is. And I just kept reading.
Absolutely.
I was up late.
Yay. All right, folks, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you for watching. I was going to say snooze, but no. I'm going to be low-key and watch some Rassels, as I do on Thursdays.
Yes, because you have the DC FOCs?
I sure do.
Yes. Very exciting. And I have some not FOCs. Oh, hey, Deb. Nice.
Thank you so much for watching.
Take care, everybody. We love you.
All right. Bye.